Good morning, everyone. So we're going to look at another Bulova watches. This is probably one of the oldest watchmakers we've got in the world. Not the oldest, but I don't know, it's one of the oldest. We're going to be looking at the Marine Star model today. Let's look at the box. Nice black with gold detailing, nice heavy box, really well made. Got this sort of lined effect on the top here, as you can see there. Inside, we've got a nice beige sort of grey effect to the actual inside of it, with nice well-defined sections. So we've got obviously our cushion sat in here with the booklet underneath in its own separate sections. I like it when they have boxes like that. And the cushion is very nice and squishy, very nice and soft. It's not like a traditional cushion actually. That's what I don't realise when I picked that up. I've looked at way too many watches, so I'm starting to pick out things on the actual boxes now. So here we go, guys. This is the Bulova Marine Star in the orange variant. It's got a 45mm case diameter with a 14mm case thickness. Retails at £280. Probably weighs around about 160 grams or so, and uses a Japanese Miyota 8255 movement. So let's go on to the face here. So the face has a sunray main dial, which you can see there's little lined textures coming out from the actual middle of the dial there. And you've got a nice lined stainless steel effect on the actual outside of that interior dial inside there. Plain mirror finish on the actual inside of the main part of the casing. Fully luminous hands, of course, with Roman numeral indents inside there, and a nice subtle Bulova logo to replace the 12 PM at the top there. And we've got that nice little sub-dial skeletal view of the movement in there, with a nice sweeping seconds hand on the sub-dial next to it. There's no sort of chronograph. It looks like one of those watches, but it's not actually a chronograph watch. So the actual watch is housed in a 316 nickel safe stainless steel casing. You get 200-meter water resistance with this watch, and mineral crystal going over the top of the actual watch itself. So coming around to the actual casing, we've got fulls, obviously stainless steel, as I said, on the side there. And the crown has the Bulova logo on the side there, with a bit of crown protection just to protect that crown a bit more. It's a screw down crown. With just one position, there's no date dial on this watch, but you get a nice strong feedback from the hands when you're moving around the face. And you get very nice feedback when you push that down as well. Really good, nice, impressive, but then it should be for the price that you're paying. So just a little bit about Bulova. They were founded in 1875, around about the same sort of time as Ingersoll. Ingersoll were maybe 20 years ahead. So well, not 20 years ahead, but 20 years after. Their main focus is obviously on the craftsmanship, and they've been offering groundbreaking craftsmanship over the years, and they've got a number of history of firsts in their movement technology and how they've sort of progressed the industry for the American industry of watches. They're quite well known for that. So if you're considering Bulova one, look into their history and stuff like that for how much they've done in terms of the movements, etc, etc. But yeah, back to the watch. Coming down to the strap, we've obviously got an orange strap here, 23mm in width. Got a bit more of a sporty texture on the actual outside, coming down the side here. A nice stainless steel buckle with that Bulova print on the top there. And coming around the back, we've got a bit of a sort of a strange look. We've got a grey with orange mix, with two completely free roam holders. Usually one's fixed in place. Obviously, in most cases silicone, they are free roam. It's a full Bulova strap with a nice grip system on the back here. I think these lines potentially they could be for allowing sweat to come out from the back of it. Sounds grim, but I think that's what it's for. There's no quick release on these actual straps, so you will need a little tool to slot down the sides to be able to get that strap off if you wanted to. So coming around to down to the actual final bit, which is obviously the movement on the back. Full Bulova print screw down case back, as you can see here. Japanese movement in the back there that we can see with a skeletal view of the back plate there. So there we go, guys. That is the Bulova Marine Star in the orange variant. I think there are other variants of this watch on the actual Bulova website. I think you can get like there's like over 8 of them. There's quite a few. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you on the next one.